what the police who covered up all the grooming scandal. The police who covered up all the grooming.
Britain first! Fight you now! Britain first! Fight you now!
Member of the public.
Oh, right.
I'm agreeing with you.
Get your stinking rotten hands off of our daughters. Right, we're here at Rochdale Council. We've got a team of activists and we're going to go in and confront the people in this council for covering up the enormous Muslim grooming scandal that's unfolded in this town. And in particular, we are looking for Councillor Hussain, who is connected and actually helped some of these grooming gangs in court. So we're going to go and question him about why he did that. And I'm sure you've all seen the documentary released this week by the BBC, The Betrayed Girls, which lays bare the full horror of what's happened in this town. It really is, heartbreaking what's happened to all the young English girls in this town. For reasons of political correctness, the Muslim grooming scandal was suppressed by the authorities, the social services, the police, the council. We're going to go and question them why they suppressed it. We're here to see Councillor Hussain. Is he in the building? We've come here specifically to see Councillor Hussain, who's been collaborating with some of these Muslim grooming gangs. We can record. It's a public building. Our taxes pay your wages. Is Councillor Hussain around?
I'll see if I can get hold of somebody for you.
Okay, thank you. It's an absolute disgrace what happened in this town. Just like Rotherham, Britain First activists stormed the Rotherham council offices before to confront all the local councillors and ask them why they suppressed and ignored all of the victims of the Muslim grooming scandal in Rotherham. So we've come here to Rochdale to do exactly the same thing. We just asked this lady if we can see Councillor Hussain. She's on the phone, so hopefully he'll come down and we can speak to him.
Somebody's coming down.
Yeah? Okay, apparently someone's coming down, so we'll see who they send down. Hopefully it'll be Councillor Hussain. If not, any of the councillors will do. There's lots and lots of Muslim councillors, Labour councillors in this town, as you can imagine, a few English Conservative councillors, but predominantly this is a Labour town, and they've paid the price for it because hundreds of young English girls have been groomed, sexually molested, raped, drugged, and just subjected to horrific sexual molestation by organised Muslim paedophile gangs.
Hi guys.
Hello, sir.
Hiya, you're right. I'm Michael. Security.
Oh, you're security. She called security. Is Councillor Hussain here?
Pardon?
Councillor Hussain.
I don't think he's here now. But could we take it outside for a moment?
No, what's wrong with in here?
Not quite sure. Let me just find out more, yeah? And I'll let you know in a minute.
We're UK taxpayers. Our taxes pay your wages.
I'm British as well, and I pay taxes.
Okay, good. We want to confront the people in this council who covered up the grooming scandal in this town.
I understand what you're
saying. You see the BBC documentary, everyone? See the BBC documentary this week, The Betrayed Girls? Yeah? The people responsible for hanging them out to dry in this town are in this building, and we want to speak to them.
I understand that you want to protest, but it's just a matter of, it's a library, and people are, reading books and stuff. It's not really, there's a lot
I'm not interested in sensitivities like that. Hundreds of girls have been raped and sexually molested by grooming gangs in this town.
I understand.
Okay? We're here to protest. We're here to confront the scum that covered it up and suppressed it and ignored the victims for so long.
Yeah, let me just give me one moment, yeah? Just one moment. Where's Penny? Yeah.
You see straight away they've tried to usher us out the front door, but we're not going bloody anywhere because as UK taxpayers, we pay all their wages. We're citizens of this country, and the people responsible for covering up the enormous grooming scandal in this town are in this building. And we're not leaving until one of them comes out here and faces us. For too long, these people have got away with it scot-free. Every time one of the victims of these grooming gangs has come forward and complained, it's usually they've been called racist, or they've been told to go away and keep quiet, or they've been just completely ignored by the authorities, by the people in this building, by the councillors, the social services, and the local police for reasons of political correctness. They're terrified of being called racist. The people responsible for covering up this scandal are in this bloody building. There we go.
Sorry about that. How are you doing?
Can I ask who you are?
I'm the building manager.
building manager, is Councillor Hussain or any of the other local elected councillors, supposed representatives of the people, able to come out here and explain to us, right, and explain to everyone at home watching why on earth the people who covered up the enormous grooming scandal that's unfolded in this town, they're in this building and nothing's been done about it.
We're not in this building at this moment in time. We haven't got any elected members in here at this moment. And all I'm asking
And is there social services in this building?
All I'm asking you to do at the moment is, you're quite right to demonstrate, I've got no issues with that, but if you're going to have a placard, you can do it outside.
Right, can I ask you, why? Is that too inconvenient, is it?
No, it's just the council's policy that if you're going to demonstrate, that's absolutely fine.
It's the council's policy to ignore hundreds of underage English girls who've been groomed by paedophile gangs.
Excuse me, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not discussing anything to do with what's going on. I'm asking you.
Oh, that's typical, isn't it?
If it's possible, if you're going to do it, if you're going to demonstrate, which is absolutely within your right.
Yeah, we're UK
outside,
taxpayers,
please.
we pay your wages.
No.
So show some respect.
And we pay taxes as
If
well.
we want to protest in this
Can I
building, we will
just-
protest in this
Can
building.
I just ask you, quite nicely, if you're going to protest, can you just go outside?
No.
If you're not prepared to go outside, that's absolutely fine. I will ask the police to come down and ask you to leave.
What, the police who covered up all the grooming scandal? The police who covered up all the grooming? Like, of course you don't want to discuss it. Of course you don't. None of you want to discuss it because you're all culpable. You're all guilty. Unbelievable. All they want us is out the building so it can be business as usual. But we're sick to death of allowing these councils to cover up industrial scale grooming of underage English girls by paedophile gangs. We all see it this week on the BBC show, and it's absolutely disgusting.
So I'm just a member of the public.
Oh, right.
I'm agreeing with you.
So when the
But what I'm saying is, that's what's in the news, because it's going to get everyone's going, whoa, but it's not just English girls that it happens to. But good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, and I hope you get what you came here to
Oh,
do.
we're here because we're sick to death of being ignored.
No.
The victims are being ignored. They're being told to go away. They're being called racist. Their parents, when they complain, are being
I
called
know.
racist. And it's just not on anymore. It's just not on.
I know.
And if this was happening to any community
other,
whatsoever,
yes.
yeah, absolutely. You know,
I do
this is
agree with you.
the reason this is not being addressed is for reasons of political correctness. You know,
Without doubt.
and it's enough's enough. Enough is enough.
Good luck to you, mate.
Thank you very much. Have a good
Bye.
day. Here we have all the council jobs worths all assembling to try and get us kicked out of the building so it can be business as usual. Aren't you guys ashamed at all about what's happening in this town?
I understand what you're saying, but just
Well, you
try
don't
to-
understand because all of the victims are ignored. All the victims are marginalised. All the victims are silenced. It's going on all over the country. There was 1,400 victims in Rotherham. God knows how many there are in this town. Do you know how many victims there are in this town? No? Do you even care?
I do.
You do care, okay? Oh, right, okay. Absolute nonsense. All they care about is getting us kicked out of the building. They're saying that none of the elected councillors are here to face us today. And we know that's rubbish because we've done this kind of thing before. And as soon as our group, Britain First, comes into these buildings to demand justice for the victims, they all scramble, they all hide, and they tell their security to say, oh, we're not in the building, we're not in the building. Bunch of left-wing liberal cowards. You threw hundreds of our children to the wolves over and over again to organised paedophile gangs, and you suppressed it and you silenced it and you did nothing about it. It's a bloody disgrace.
Britain first! Fighting back! Britain first! Fighting back! Britain first! Fighting back!
Now the whole building knows we're here, and I can tell you now we will come back and back and back until we get justice and until the victims get justice in this town. No longer will we abandon the young English girls of this town or any other town. Britain First is going to take action. We're going to come into buildings like this all across the country, and we're going to confront these treacherous, self-serving careerists and jobsworths who work for these councils. It was these councils, the social services, the police, and the councillors who covered this up in the first place. We have had enough. Get your stinking rotten hands off of our daughters.